What's up, YouTube? Back with another video. LA Mamba. It is Sunday, August 11, 2024. It is 2:30 p.m. and we're closed for the day. What's up, YouTube? Everything good with you guys? Everything's been busy over here. I love the tire shop business. We always have a lot of activity going on. Today was a okay day. I thought it was gonna be busier, but it was more like an average day. Yesterday was a lot of work, and Friday was a lot of work. So I expect it to continue to be like this, where your lowest point is gonna be average, and everything else is above average when it comes to like sales and profit. You gotta know how to work your business, by the way. You know, used tires don't have a set price compared to new ones. When it comes to Chinese tires, the least expensive new ones, you know, those are the main ones that are going to be selling everywhere, all your competitors. So if your competitors get prices, they're going to be able to get the pretty much the same price you do on the new ones and sell it for a markup, which is pretty much around what you sell it for. And so there's no set price for the used, because you can sell it a little bit more expensive, sell it a little bit more least expensive, and also labor doesn't really have a price either. So you can put the labor up, and you can always negotiate if you want with the customers if you're gonna be doing work on cars. And that's a good thing, by the way, because you know, a lot of times they don't have another option. You know, used tires, they're not all over the place like new ones. So if you give them a price a little bit more expensive on the used, and they need it, oh, and by the way, the tire's good, then no problem. They pay your price, and you make a little bit more money. So I've been noticing that. I don't know what it is. A little bit less used tires out there. So people are really happy when they come here and they we say we do have them and give them the price, and they just, okay, cool, no problem. And they're happy and I'm happy, right? So you can put up your prices a little bit more and people will pay right now, especially in the summertime where it's super busy, and supposedly more people have more money during the summertime than any other time in the year, because there's more business, more hours. So yeah, it's awesome. I love tire shop business. One thing I want to tell you about it, my favorite thing about the business is probably that you make money every single day. Every single day you work, you make money consistently. Like, I'm talking about every fucking day. Like, if you work the 365, then 365. Like, if you do it right, you know. I don't do the 365. I stopped working on Thursdays, so we work what is it, four days a month less on average for the year. So I'm far from 365. But you know, a lot of people just wait till the next day or next weekend to get to you. If you're closed like during the week, they'll wait for you guys, and then they'll want to do business with you. They'll buy tires from you. And this is a patch, and they gotta do the patch right there and there somewhere else. And so I got funny stories about that, but I'll just tell you one. It was this week. Like somebody I know got a flat this week and had to go get a patch somewhere else. But so he got it and he drove like I don't know, let's say like an extra 10 minutes to get to me. But he gets here and they're closed, and then he's like, damn, we're closed. He says, damn, and then he goes somewhere else, and then on the way over here, he skips like 2 tire shops that he was nearby that he could have went to, that he knows of, but he's like, oh no, these guys are either gonna rip me off or they just don't know how to do the job. And I get that a lot. I get that a lot where they actually do the work and then they get like a leak after, and then they come over here and we have to patch their job, the other jobs that didn't come out right. And customers are like, man, any day of the week it would have been fine, but on Thursday when you guys are closed, I knew something wrong was gonna go bad. Something was gonna go bad. And so anyways, I believe that's my favorite thing about the shop, is just every single work day you just work and produce income, produce money. And it's very good, man. I mean, you need it for everything. Always, things are always popping up, right? In life, your family member needs money, your friend needs money, or something that it's just like you kind of like forced to lend them a little bit at least, right? Like, and then it's like either you know they're not gonna pay you back, or you're just giving them the money. So it's like, you know, it's good when it's like, okay, well that's the money that doesn't even matter because it's a little bit. Let's get to work and just work it, right? And so that's a very good thing about the business. Is like little things like that. It doesn't affect you at all, because you know you're gonna make it the next hour or two, and you'll be straight again, and you got another 8 hours to work, right? So the thing that I kind of least about this business is just walking around way too much. Walk around, you're on your feet all day, so your calves and your feet get beat up. People I know, their knees get beat up. My knees are good, but my calves are really bad. And so like I was just like feeling one of my calves, and it had like pain, and I wasn't aware of it. So it turns out like there's knots in it. I just feel it. You can just feel it with your hand, right? And so I got a massage in the next few days, like hit it hard. And in the meantime, you'll get like soreness every single day because you massage it hard, right? And that goes because it's so much work, so much walking around everywhere, that you just have to keep going. Either when you're super sore, you got to keep going, or the next day you got to keep going. It's not enough time in the night to recover fully, and so you continue to beat up on your calves. And that's for me my least favorite thing about the business. Where if I had an office job, then I can just chill, and then it gives your body time to recover. Your calves can be recovered, but then everything's good and bad, right? Because if you're in an office job, now you're sitting a lot, and now you have like that, what is it, upper back gets really tight, or shoulders and traps, they get really tight because you're, let's say, on a computer all day and you don't get exercise a lot. And again, it can be a good thing too when you walk around all day, where it's like you're burning calories all the time, so you can eat like a lot of calories too, and you don't get like fat. So then that's a good thing. So it's good and bad all the time, but I would say that's my least favorite in my personal view, is my my calves, you need rest time, and you cannot rest. Yeah, I'm walking around right now, but it is what it is, right? So yeah, this week was really good. Continue to hustle. You know, people always love that personal touch when they talk to you, they deal with you. You can easily close them on a purchase. And well, like a few times, I don't really do much, but but I did do it this week a lot, where a customer comes in, they need tires, I don't have it in stock, and I'll have to go pick it up at the warehouse, which is not far from here. And a couple of those this week happened, and which is really good for the customer. And you can close the sale for sure like that, because they have their truck or car in the air with no tires on their wheels, so they have to buy them, and you have to they have to pay, you know. And so that was good. So I try to bring everything here, have it in stock as much as I can, but man, it's just like there you cannot be 100% with that all the time. It's always something, you know. So where you're gonna be missing some tires, and it's like you gotta go pick them up because the customer's there. It's like, ah, man. You know what? I want to say this. You know, on the videos, I always make videos where it's tire shop related and real estate, and a lot of times I just talk about like a certain subject where it's related to the subject, right? And I you know, I sometimes go off of a little bit, but I don't really talk about like where it's like things are related to that, and you kind of like gotta do it all, because I usually talk about the tire shop business, right? And I try to stick to that because I know that's what people like. But you know, you gotta really mention everything else once in a while, because without it, you're not where you are at now. You know what I mean? You're not in the position you're at now if you didn't do these things. You know, so I want to just talk about that a little bit, because it's you know, it starts with the mindset, and with the mindset, then you have like planning, you have focusedness, and then even motivation to do it, and then you do it, and then you get the result, right? And you know, I want to go from the basics and then continue going up, because it's just a good reminder, because you know everything starts from something, you know. So it's just a very good thing to hear, at least once in a while, right? So this is what I feel in life is like is the important things, the important points, or you know, I call it what makes you a badass person. You know, I don't know how to call it. People call it to be a great person, but you know, my language, I say, you know, to be a badass person, right? And because I see it everywhere, and it's like where people, they got one thing but they don't got the other thing. Like they have money but they're just like a bad, horrible person, or they just only look at people to see what they can get out of them, you know. And you know, that's just I don't know. I can't say you can't go far with just, you know, money, but like money can make money, so they can go far like that too. So but what the point is, like, this is what I see. So what makes a badass person, in my opinion, is 5 things, you know. So then I'll just count them out. This is my points of view in life, but I you know, the whole point is to get to where I'm going. It's not like a motivational talk, but like number 1 is like you gotta own a business. You know, you you're a business person, businessman or woman that makes money on profits, you know, whether it comes from services or selling products. So you bring products or service to the marketplace, and you know how to do the business, and you create money, right? So in this case, a tire shop business where you bring tires to the public. Well, they come to you, but the point is, like, you sell them, and you know, with the spread of what you bought them for, with the service you paid, you pay your employees, and what leftovers your profit. Now the whole goal is to sell a lot of them, you know, and doing it in a way where you can do it over and over and over, and where whenever you want to buy tires for, like, let's say, like, if you need to buy 215 45 17, then you know you can buy them over and over and over at, like, example, if I paid $18 for this one, I can buy it for $18 over and over and over. You know, sometimes they run out. I'm not gonna lie, like, they're not always available all over. But if you have like 5 different places, you can find them here and there, and you're gonna have them at your shop because you went out of here to get them. But the point is, the price is everywhere the same price with, like, you paying it. So, like, if you pay the 18 here or there, you get the tire, you can sell it at, let's say, $50, right? And so that's the system what I'm talking about. You can always do over and over, which gives you the result over and over because you have a system, you know. So number one is being, you know, owning a business, being a businessman or woman, and it looks like this, you know what I mean? You have something like this going on, whether it's online too, you know. But anyway, so number 2 is real estate. You're a real estate investor. Why real estate? Because in my opinion, it's the best asset to invest money in, where long term is gonna grow, multiply, quadruple, or whatever. It's safe, or it's always gonna be your name on the title. It ain't going anywhere. That building's been there for, you know, many years. It's gonna be there for many years after, right? And you just gotta run your business with the tenants. You gotta get the good tenants, right? And it comes a lot comes with it. Depreciation, appreciation, the tax benefits, leverage. I mean, a lot comes with real estate. Cash flow. I love real estate, man. It's my favorite, and that's my passion. And I'm gonna do it for the rest to the day I die. I'm gonna do real estate, you know, because I don't gotta be physically strong or physically walking to do real estate. In the tire shop business, you do. You can do tires also forever, but in the last days, man, you're gonna have like so little energy when you're like way older that you're gonna be like, man, I'd rather go freaking see the world, enjoy the world, go visit family, and not be stuck at a tire shop, you know. But that's just the way I see it, and real estate can take you there, you know. You can make millions in real estate, and keep it still, and still have it. Whether if in tire shop you make the millions, you gotta invest it somewhere, you know. So that's 2. Number 3 is you gotta believe in self-development. You know, you gotta listen to like these guys that have been here before you, that have mentors before them, that had mentors before them. Just an example, I like Tony Robbins. He's really awesome, and he you know, he's controversial, where a lot of people are like, oh, he's fake, but people who listen to him, like, it's like, man, this guy has mentors of like that people that I know, you know, and these people that I know are even more successful than me by far. And so and I mean, that goes further back, like Napoleon Hill type people, like Brian Tracy. These are like the self-development guys where like they just become, it pushes you to become better when you are, pushes you to dream bigger, pushes you to do more, it pushes you to inspire people, you know, pushes you to share what you have learned to other people, and not expect nothing back, you know. So those are the type of people that those are the people that I listen to, but there's a lot more, you know. I can go on and on, but you know what I'm talking about. There's like, there's a whole bunch of people now that do it, and it's great, you know. There's a lot of, And I'm talking about the old school people, like the people that have been here like at least 20 years and more, that's been doing this. Just because, you know, it's like it's all about becoming a better person, a stronger person, and if you do it, you know, all year long for years, you're just getting to become a better, stronger person. You're the person that's gonna be looked up to. You're the person that could be making even more money because you can't out earn yourself. Like if you have a mindset of like you're at 58 degrees, let's say, then you can only long term make money at 58 degree type of person level. Now if you turn it up and you're a person like us, you're a person like a 78 degree person, right? Then you can make that kind of money, and if you can turn it up even more, but you got to build yourself to it. You know, you got to believe in yourself more, and you know, educate yourself more also in other things. But it's gonna push you to do that. So self-development, you know. Number 4 is personal finance. So you need that with this type of business. If you're not good with money, you're not gonna last in the tire shop business. You know. You have to be good with saving. You have to be good with investing. If you're not good with investing, well, guess what? The tire shop business will force you to invest. So you can become better. And also you can become better with savings here, because you're going to have money to pay your employees, have money to pay the supplies, you know, pay your inventory, right? So, you know, personal finance, also listen to a lot of people. A lot of people love Dave Ramsey. I'm a fan of Dave Ramsey too. He's cool. But there's only a certain point of Dave Ramsey that I'll get his advice. When it comes to like not even getting bigger money, bigger financially more, then I listen to people like Robert Kiyosaki. And again, another controversial guy. But the things he says is more like the outline, is more like the description of how things are. He also recommends things here and there, but you know, there's a lot of people like this. You know, there's a lot of people that talk about the finances and how to become a multimillionaire and stuff like that, right? So you could choose whoever you like. You know, I'm not trying to say those are the people that you should listen to. I'm just saying the guidelines of the people are like that is like what I'm talking about, you know. So personal finance, you know. And 5th is family. And again, no order. You know, I know people have number 1 family, and I'm not saying family is the last. There's no particular order. I'm just throwing it out there. Where, you know, family, when you're around family, you're gonna be liking you around. You're gonna be liked around family. You're gonna like to be around the family, and also wife, you know, and kids, how they see you, you know. Do the kids want to be around you or not? I just have or do you want to be around your kids? It's just funny. But yeah, a family person, right? And you can see people who are not family oriented, how they are, and they're just very grumpy, very mad, always pissed. And it also goes with business. It shows like, wow, damn, no one likes this guy, you know. I have a couple of customers like that. It's like, damn, no one in this world likes this person and shit, you know. So are you that person that, you know, are going to be looked up to in your family when you become a grandfather or grandmother? Are they going to be talking good about you when you pass away, you know? Are you that person that changed the direction of your legacy, your family's legacy? Quick story, like my dad is one of those persons that changed our legacy, how our family was headed, because my mom and my dad's family are all from Mexico. And in Mexico, there's a few people of my mom's family that came to the United States and is here. But when it comes to my dad's family, there was nobody that came over here. Everybody stayed over there. So I have a huge family in Mexico, but they're all over there. And my dad decided to leave on his own. He had like $50 in his pocket, you know, came to America, and decided to be different. He wanted to build a family here and live over here and do good. So he changed all that. Where now, like when I go to Mexico, they look at us like we're like a little different because we can speak English great, and they can't, and we can talk Spanish good too, and we have the choice of living over there too, but they don't have the option to live over here though. That's the whole different. They don't speak English like good or other languages. They only speak Spanish, and that was because of my dad, because he brought us to an environment where everybody speaks English, and so we speak English plus Spanish, and yeah. So I mean, there's just an example that he's just he's an example of what I'm talking about. That he changed the family direction of. So me, I'm doing the same. I'm breaking the whole. What I'm saying is the whole real estate movement. Because I'm teaching my family, hey, this is why you just got to invest in real estate, because look at what's going on. This is what kind of money you can make, and this is how much money you can bring in every single month. Equity. This is how much you can make in equity if you sell. You can keep that money after you pay taxes, right? If you just decide to cash out, you pay taxes, then you keep the money. Whether you want to do a flips, they're also quick money, but I love more the buy and hold, where you can just do like generational wealth. You can pass it on to your kids or pass it on to whoever you want. But anyways, that's what my family looks at me like that. Okay, they look at me as like, yeah, I'm very successful in the tire shop business, but I'm pushing it and they see me more like now the real estate guy, like. Because they can do any job they like, any business they like, but adding real estate, they can do that too. So when I talk about the real estate, they can also do that. It's not like they have to own a tire shop and then they can do real estate. No, they can do real estate with what their job they have now, and with proof. I mean, people that I've done deals with and how much money they made. They're very happy, and they're believers. It's not that I'm trying to make believers out of real estate. Is what I'm saying is like I'm changing that with my family. Is like, okay, now we got to this point. Now I'm going to carry it this way. Now I'm going to carry it where I feel we can make a lot of money with, and it's not hard. It's not like hard work like this. It's not a lot of hours either. It's not hours we have to be there, and you don't even got to be there, So, that's what I'm working on with my family, right? So anyways, so to do that, what I just talked about, if you're the person that has everything, right? Or working on becoming that person that has everything of these characteristics, which is you own a business, if you're a real estate investor, if you believe in self-development, you practice it. If you are good with personal finance, having money, and then being a good family person, man or woman, being a family man, being a family woman, then I feel that you got the whole, I want to be your friend, you know what I mean? That's how I see it. If you're that type of person that is making a difference in this world, that's making a difference in your family, then I want to be that person, right? So to do that, to do those things, now something has to happen from it, right? So something physically has to happen where it goes from, I learned all these things, I believe in all these things too. I did this and then I got this result, right? Or I'm doing this and I'm getting this result, or I'm doing this and people are learning from me, right? So now what I'm talking about is now we have to do multiple things to get multiple results, to get multiple cash flow streams of income. I love multiple streams of income. I'm telling you this, where money's just hitting the bank account all month and coming from different directions, and I don't gotta worry about paying the rent, paying my bills, I don't gotta worry about things like that. I gotta worry about like continuing to work on the business or businesses so that cash flow could continue to keep coming in or grow, right? So that's where it starts, and then now you gotta take action. So now what I'm talking about is what things are you doing to take action, right? And so like, and what things and why are you gonna do this, and are you gonna be able to do them long term? So this is what I'm saying. So we need something that you want to do that motivates you, that you want to do, that you have passion for, you know, that you like a lot. And then when you have that, then you're gonna be able to do it long term. If you just like it, then you'll just do it for a little bit. But if you really have a passion for it, then, or develop a passion for it, then you're gonna be able to do it for years and years and years. And guess what? When you're doing things for years and years and years, benefits come from that, you know? Good things come from that because you're doing good things for people. That's why, you know? So in my case, just an example, one of the things I'm doing is, as you know now, by now you've seen my videos, making YouTube videos and sharing with people that I don't know, right? I don't know you guys, but sharing that what I believe in, what am I doing, pretty much like the peak of like what's behind the tire shop business, behind the curtains. And once you're successful in the tire shop business, then what? And then that's what I'm talking about. Then you invest in real estate, because real estate is non-stop like growth. Like real estate makes you money all day, every day, 24/7. When it comes to the real estate business, if you own a rental or rentals, then you're making money when you sleep. 24/7, you're making money when you sleep. Night and day, your piece of property is making money. And that's what we want to get to, right? You want to get to where your money is making money. But not only that, your money is making money 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 a year. And that's what I'm talking about. So to do that, it takes education, it takes money, it takes time, it takes action, and you can learn a lot from other people, right? So they're sharing with you. So let's say that sharing is free because you just networked, and then you got questions, you asked them, they told the answers, you learned, and now you know the answers to. So now maybe you can do something with that, or maybe not. But it was something that was shared to you, right? So same thing, like I feel like I've learned so much through people, and you know, they share so much with me that I want to share back to the same. I want to pass it along, you know, to continue to like to keep it going forward, right? Like they help me out for free, I'm helping you out for free, like that, pretty much, right? So what I'm doing on the side from the videos is also I'm sharing through networking, right? Through networking to making my own meetup. So I made my own meetup. It's gonna be on the 22nd of this month in my hometown, and just so you know, it's in the restaurant is called Crudos. If you guys are wondering, like Crudos is hangover. Like if you drink, and you get hangover the next day. Well, that's in Spanish. The word is crudos, you know. So crudo in South Almonte. We're doing on the 22nd at 7:30 p.m. You guys are all welcome to come. I know some guys are the other side of the planet, you know, but the point is that you know, you guys are always welcome to come to our meetups for free. By the way, I'm doing free meetups where anybody can come and just, you know, network, talk to different people that are in the. You can talk to me, talk to other people that are in the business, and learn from them. Or how you can succeed in real estate, how you can make your first deal, how you can do your second deal or third deal, or just, you know, through motivation too. I mean, just if you just talk about it and you get inspired to make your next deal, then it's like, all right, then that helps, right? That always happens. I always talk to people and there's like, oh no, okay, you know, I was like something like this. Like I was kind of stuck, or I was kind of done with real estate, but because I talked to this person, then now that inspired me to make my next move. You know, my next. It could be something similar like that. You know, something as simple as that. But I'm getting back through meetups. You know, we create a meetup, and people can come and share, and also learn through other people. Right. So that's another form of giving. But the point is activity. Next one, I like whenever I can, I invite some people to eat at restaurants. On my day off on Thursdays, we eat in the mornings, breakfast, and talk about real estate. And the people that are like way more successful than me, that been through a lot of things, and how they deal with the tenants, and how this and how that. And I ask them, and they can tell me because they already did it, right? So networking. So we talk and we just eat, and they're my friends, you know. So we just talk and have a good time. And it's only, you know, an hour and a half, you know, time where we meet, eat, talk, and then everybody goes do their separate ways. They go back to doing their life, right? So I learned a lot through those, by the way, people. I learned a lot that way, because now you have like an hour and a half with somebody that's super advanced compared to you, that giving you advice what to do in your next steps, and then you do them, and then you like get ahead, and it's like, wow, man, like I wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for that person to tell me that, you know. If that person didn't motivate me to do that, man, that guy's a badass, and he did that. You know what? I can do that too, and I'm gonna be a badass too, you know. You know, stuff like that. And that's people that's sharing to me, and I'm still growing myself and learning. And you know, you can never learn everything. You can never know everything, you know. So yeah, continue to talk about the conversation where it's I pretty much started this little basketball team gathering, friends, a bunch of people that just play basketball, where we made like a little group on like Instagram and put them in there, and then we just announced, hey, we're gonna play basketball at this park at this time, come through. And so it's just like people that bring friends, people that, you know, that come, friends of friends, and we got like a little group going. And guess what? Everybody exercises, has a good time, has a great time, and it's good for their body. And they just enjoy life also, man. That's really fun, man. Basketball is really super fun. Talk about anything, you know. If you want to talk about business, you can talk about business. You want to talk about sports, talk about sports, you know. So we made like our own little community. It's not much, but we got like 8 people that come play basketball. So we play like 4 and 4 sometimes, you know, or less people that come. But again, it's like if you don't make that community and then invited those people, then that they would have not played basketball, and guess what? They wouldn't have got the exercise. They wouldn't have like had a good time. That you know, we'd be there probably like about, you know, 3 hours around there. You know, people come and go earlier, sooner or later, whatever. You know, those are the things I'm talking about. Like, you just create something out of nothing, and it makes a difference in life. You know, and this is small things I'm talking about, right? But I mean, you can do other things. Create, you know, what you want change in the world. You know, I try to create some things in the past, and it doesn't work out, and that's fine too. You just leave it and then create something else. You know, so even try and error. You know, just continue to go. So then, like with my personal friends, what we do is we get together sometimes, and or family too. When it comes to car stuff, you know, you saw the cars out there. We enjoy the Atlas Motors. You know, we love to, like, you know, talk about them, work on them, and like use them. You know, there's really fun to freaking, you know, quemar llanta, right? To burn rubber with them and stuff, and go fast and stuff. have fun, enjoy them, use them, ride pretty much. Just cruise it, you know. Go to a restaurant, eat with the family sometimes, or just to get together and work on cars. Something you notice, I have the cars here that I can't figure something out, I invite the friends over, and then the friends, they know how to figure it out, so we work on it, they work on it, and we solve the problem and move forward. You know, we just have a lot of fun with the cars and stuff. And we still want to get more cars, you know. I still want to get more cars. My friends and family, you know, yeah, them too, family too. Want to get more cars. You can if you have more money, right? But it takes, you know, work to get that money. And one day we can get more cars, you know, continue to be successful and to continue to thrive. And one day we'll have enough money to like get as many cars as we want if we're doing everything right, you know. But that's like a little community too. It's not big, but again, it's something free where you just create something out of nothing and can enjoy it and you know. But yeah, it just I mean, I didn't create this, but one of my friends created this like little mastermind that we're in. I'll use his example. I didn't create it, but you know, he created like this little mastermind where we get together every Monday through Zoom, and we talk about our business, really real estate business, what we're doing, what we're stuck on. It's also like recommended a book, to read a book. It's recommended to do yoga. I don't know why they chose yoga, but to do yoga to live longer, they said. And exercise every single week. Affirmations. You know, do these affirmations where you tell yourself you're strong, you're powerful, you're smart, you know, these kind of things that you just put in your head. If this is things that, you know, by choice to do it, you know, you don't have to, but it's kind of like a little small community that it's probably about 8 of us that is in this little community. And so we do this every single Monday. And so, you know, that helps out with staying on track. You know, writing things down so we know what we're gonna do during the week. So we just, if we forget, just look at the thing you wrote down and during the week, and oh, I gotta do this, I gotta call this person, I gotta call the city, I gotta call the architect, I gotta meet with this person, I gotta, you know. So yeah, it takes a lot of years, you know. It took me a lot of years to like get to this point where it kind of becomes a habit, and because you consistently working on something, whatever it is, health, wealth, you know, love, family, right? Happiness, what I talk about, the car community, you know. You're able to like, you know, have a better life, but get further ahead, make more money, sell more tires, have more customers, you know, have bigger cash flow, worry less about money because you have more money coming in, buy more property if you want more, and to me, just an example of this, that's what I'm talking about. It's like a whole, it's everything that just makes this things better. If you're happier, you can, you know, you can be producing more. If you're healthier, you can work more. Just an example, right? If you have more money, you can build more cars, buy more cars, whatever. Buy more real estate, buy more tires, buy more inventory. So you need everything, man and woman. You need everything. You need it all. You know, I don't really talk about it, but because this is my channel of tires. But you need it all. You need to be happy at home. You know, you need to be good with your finances. Have money saved in your finances. You gotta be good with investing. You gotta be good at selling. If you have good communication with your customers, you can sell better. you gotta be on time. You know, you gotta be on time to your job. If what what kind of business is it where you're late to work every single day? Unless you're one of those types of shops that you like close really late. Then yeah, you can be there at later time, but you gotta still put in your 10 hours of work. You gotta put in 10 hours of work in this business, man. If you want 8 hours of work, go become an employee and stay there and be happy. Because you're not gonna succeed much if you're doing that here in the small tire shop business. You need more hours of selling. You need more hours of making money. Yeah, I think you need more hours. If you're opening only like 8 hours a week, well, maybe you're already on the down decline where like you're older and you're gonna be closing just because you want more family time. That's cool. But I'm talking about you want to be growing and having more money, then that's a different story. So different trades for different things, different actions for different things. Yeah, later on, I want to be closing less too when I already don't care about the money. I just need some money coming in, but I already made my money. I already got my properties I want. I already have the cash flow I want. Then I'll be closing less. I'll be freaking closing days probably in the shop. That's probably a good. I haven't even thought about that yet. I haven't seen nobody do it. But what if you close days a week? I've seen it with restaurants, and they're super successful. I see a lot of business with them. But maybe I'll be talking to you guys about that one day. Hey guys, I started closing a few days a week because I don't need that money no more. But I love the tire shop business and it makes money still. So I'm not gonna close down. I'll just close days. Maybe you'll hear me saying that one day, and I hope it happens one day where it's like, man, I have already what I wanted. I wanted 50 streams of income per month, and I got that, and it's doing well. Then now I can lower income on one of them, the main one, the tire shop one, and I can do more things in my life. I can go to Vegas for a couple days, which I like to do, but I never do it. But once in every few years, once in every 4 years or something, or go to the places that are here in SoCal that are not that far from home, but they're like super nice, like Palm Springs. I haven't been there in freaking years, like in 10 years, and that'll be awesome to do. I hear it's really awesome in the winter time to be out there because it's more hot in that area, and there's more people from other states in that area. So there's more activity. So I hear that it's a great place to be in the winter time in Palm Springs. So that'll be another cool place to be a couple of days a week. Once you don't need no money, right? Or as much money. But yeah, I just want to say that you need everything. You gotta work out everything. You gotta be becoming a stronger person mentally, physically. You gotta be a more loving person, or they accept love more from your family. Become a better businessman or woman. Become a better investor, a smarter one. With more education, you get smarter when it comes to where to find the deals, and how to find them. And if you're a good person that save money, if you're a good saver with the personal finance. You invest the money, you get it back, you have even more savings. Then with that money, you can buy those good deals. And then with that, you make even more money. So it takes everything. It takes everything. You can't have, I don't think you can have one lacking and be successful, really successful. You gotta have them all good. You can't be super successful and be super bad health. You can only working once a week, and it's oh yeah, you become super successful working once a week. It doesn't happen, It could be when you were super successful and then you became bad health, and now you're working 1 week and you're still super successful. But I'm talking about where you're in the position of barely growing. You're barely going up. So we gotta work on everything. And the good thing is that information is everywhere now on the internet. Not when I was growing up, it wasn't like that, but now it's everywhere. So you can easily go on and get free things, free information. Or back then, to get the information, we had to buy the books. It was the only way to get it is buy the books or buy videos, But anyways, I'm just wishing you good luck on your success, and I'll see you guys next time. Mamba out.